Hello guys, so welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on JFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program, for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, I almost start with today's morning show. So Thierry will be one of our legends, our senior man. So Babado Comments are going to talk about Unai Emery of Aston Villa based on the things where the guy they do for Aston Villa. So once Henry, Carragher, Michael Richards, and Katie Scott, when they were analyzing the match at CBS Golazo show, to Henry on the talk say if to see Arsenal keep Unai Emery longer, that he would have succeeded, because you see the way the guy they do things for where in day, and for him, if you say the guy could have done a whole lot of things for us. Now the question becomes, should we now subscribe to Henry line of thoughts? Because for me personally, I don't really fully they sold on what's in Henry they talk. I don't really subscribe to his line of thoughts fully. And the reason why I did look at like that, because when you look at the report from within the Mirror put out, the Mirror say Thierry says Arsenal got it wrong with Unai Emery and Mikel Arteta. He gets say based on say they don't give him enough time to take shine, and the way him take Siam. All right, so when you read the entirety of the report, you can scroll down, you will see where they talk say we all know what he did in Spain and winning the Europa League 4 times with Sevilla and Villarreal. It's no disrespect to what Mikel Arteta is doing, and he's doing extremely well for Arsenal. But I just thought that if we kept him a bit longer, it would have been a success at Arsenal. See, people need to understand that this is what we talk now. We are all talking in the realm of speculation, or if you like, from the realm of speculation. What if? What's will happen? Not going to look and based on the type of Arsenal team we'll get now. Go and compare the Arsenal team where Emery they used that time and the Arsenal team where Arteta they use now. Baba, they are miles apart. Secondly, the Aston Villa win day. He's not under any pressure to succeed there. At Aston Villa, when you come in the morning, you look at their aims and objectives. They don't get anything like win the Premier League. They don't get anything like win the domestic cup. Like, even if you don't win anything for the season, there is no pressure to win. The major thing now, Baba, shall no go relegation. When you come to Arsenal, the reverse is the case. Here you are expected to win something every season. When you don't win it, even if you don't go relegation, you could get fired. If Emery no qualify for Champions League, nobody, nothing happen, nothing spoil, nobody send them. But for Arsenal, if you don't qualify for the Champions League, Baba, repercussions they you get. If he fire you, say you don't qualify. If he fire you, say, oh, I was supposed to be there. So I think the way we look all these things now in the Emery just speculate, because what is the guarantee with the type of team where Emery get that time? Say if he still stay, saying go win the league. No be Emery carry us go Europa League final with Chelsea now, cause I should not be him. No be Emery. When I say he's a specialist of the Europa League, he won it multiple times with Sevilla, he did it with Villarreal, he did this one, that one with PSG. What's it console? Why we know we now? So that was one of the turning points. People say, maybe they said this man as senior, why you know winner? So for me, I don't know what you think. If I make I even ask you now, what do you think about what's in Henry they talk? Say if say then give Emery more time for Arsenal, saying for succeed. Say maybe go win the league or maybe go win Champions League. What do you think about what's in Henry they talk? Because I don't believe that one. I don't believe him at all. Forget say maybe because he beats Bayern. If also okay, if the Bayern can knock them 5-0, will Henry make that statement? If say Bayern knock them 5-0 at the Villa Park, will Henry make that statement? Because Aston Villa defeated Bayern Munich at the Villa Park yesterday, 1-0. But this 1-0 does not tell the true tale of the game. Because me, I know what's the match. But after full time, I go flash score. I just check and say, so in fact, when first half don't end 0-0, I don't the worry say, this one way Aston Villa they hold Bayern, because he got on statistics where Fabrizio Romano drop before this match. So Fabrizio Romano can talk say Bayern are unbeaten in 41 Champions League group games. Unbeaten in 41 games. One of the longest unbeaten runs for that group stage. So when I come to check the match they play against Bayern. After the match, I can't click on, you see this place now, I can't click on statistics. Make us see the metrics of the match, how it be. Lo and behold, I can't discover that Martinez is the man of the match. Say ball possession. Say Bayern won't kill them. Bayern get like 67%, Villa get 33%. Look at goal attempts. Bayern gets 17. Look at how many Villa gets. Look at shots on goal. Bayern gets 7. Look at, come down, look at saves. Goalkeeper saves. Martinez made 7 saves. So that's why sometimes the scoreline, most of the times, they really tell the true picture of the match. Those who watch the match, call it, tell me, say, CHUKS, say Lewandowski, Harry Kane, he missed glorious opportunity, Serge Gnabry, they missed chances like water. It happened like, this type of thing that happened to us, I think it was last season, at the Villa Park. We did everything possible, humanly possible to win them, we could not win them. How many shots, how many everything, at the end of the day, they win the match. So it happened like that. Not be only Bayern collect upsets. Madrid lose. Okay, now let's say Villa don't break Bayern Munich unbeaten run the Champions League, 41 games unbeaten run. No yawa for that one. Real Madrid said their unbeaten run scatter yesterday. 36 matches unbeaten run is scatter. Lille is scattering. Jonathan David scored a goal. Now, although Real Madrid get bench, we say their bench not too strong. So Fabrizio Romano said report and said Real Madrid lose a game for the first time after 258 days. The ball, if you check people for Real Madrid bench based on injury, Mbappe Day bench, he's injured, he's not fit. Look at Mudryk, Rodrigo, Adagula, Luiz Vasquez, like Fran Garcia. Even the person that talks to make mistake for the match, Camavinga, it just come from injury. Now, you get one controversy. What happened for Champions League yesterday? So I say make I rack on a brain. You get make I just tell you now what happened. And if now you be referee, like she will not feel say the referee do mistake or you don't do mistake. Now against Juve, but the match Juve play that yesterday. Douglas Luiz, they penalize him. They give penalty. TNT Sports posts this in. They said Douglas Luiz considered a penalty for Juventus by covering his face from a free kick a minute after coming in as a sub. Now, Baba don't come inside. Now they can't play free kick. They wipe shots. The ball they go for in face. Baba can't put in hand to guide in face. Now, the referee can't penalize and say na penalty. The question now becomes, should he have allowed the ball to hit him on the face? Because him now, normal ball they come your face. If whether you like it or not, response to stimulus, your hand will just go your face directly. You don't need to consciously do them. Your body will just take defensive approach. Now, why the VAR don't look and say, okay, his hand was in a natural position because shots they come for your face. Say you go put your face, make him blind. So it was funny to me that he was penalized. So me can assume say, imagine an Arsenal player with this, maybe na Saliba, they wipe shots, but they come for your face. Why would the referee give a penalty? So this debate they go on for social media. So I say make I see Trump out here, make I ask and I say, do you think the referee and the VAR team got it right? Do you think they got it wrong? By following the letter of the law, they got it right. But by following the implementation of the spirit of the law and using your own discretion, do you think they got it right? So now the angle myself, I say make I can ask now. All right, we could dive into more Arsenal news. So now, what do you say? Arsenal they prepare for a lengthy contract for Emery. So they won't give him a lengthy contract. Remember, I said this was 17. So at 17, I can say the highest contract with Arsenal we give him now 2 years. So Arsenal they wait making enter 18 years. So once you don't enter 18, then they'll come give them lengthy contract like 4 years, 5 years. I never really know how they want to do it, but that's the information where they reach me, and I said make I let you know as they go. Now, Gervinho will be one of the former Arsenal players. The guy see they aggrieved with Arsenal as a winger. So Babako they come outside they talk. So the Mirror the report say I dreamed of playing for Arsenal. Now I hate them because of what one manager did. Now Gervinho when they complain say waiting as a winger do say he no good. Say as a winger for sure and come up for Arsenal, I no really play him. Say now in there for Roma, they enjoy in football. Oh, other one are just now past tense. I bet. Who remember Gervinho again? So the guy see better for us that year, but nobody remember all those kind of tales by moonlight. Yeah, they don't pass. Now, okay, this is when Henry was making that statement. Even the football London self carry him, so many media houses carry the story. So it is what it is. Now, Gervinho they say as a child, I dreamt of playing for Arsenal because I love them. Gervinho began speaking to Gazzetta dello Sport. So Babako explained, said, now I hate them for the way Winger treated me. He never had confidence in me. However, I regretted leaving the club after such a short time without being able to show my worth, which I'm now doing in Roma instead. So, Baba, just let sleeping dogs lie. Now, Bukayo Saka don't come and let us know, say, in with Pires, they don't be friends now. Someone will forget within Pires talk that time. Baba, they talk, say, Jeremy Doku is better than Bukayo Saka. Although, after the backlash, Pires come and say, come apologize. You get, say, no be the way they talk, see, I'm not in the talk, I'm going to say, no mean like that, to get. Because you know, expect people go attack him again. So that's what it is. So as a public figure, you must be mindful of what you say in the public domain. So Bukayo Saka can snap selfie with the man, our legend, come post them online. Let people know, say two of them don't come back to being friends. Say you don't forgive him for that thing when Jabo that last time. Now, in Wright going to be very, very pleased. Say one Arsenal star is not playing. Now, not be in a negative way, but in a positive way. Now, when you read the entirety of the reports put out by now Arsenal, Babaka will talk about Ben White. So, Wright, who won the Premier League title with Arsenal in the 1997-1998 season, revealed on his podcast, the Wrighty House podcast, that he's delighted to see Ben White being given an extended rest after he played so regularly throughout the last two seasons. He said, Ricardo Calafiori is very good, but can I say with those two fullbacks and Ben White potentially coming back, I'm quite pleased that Ben White is getting the rest that he probably needs, and to have someone like Timber to come in and cover for him. That is very, very brilliant. Myself, I did very, very happy. Say White, the guy to get rest, because White now one person will be say he has a clean bill of health. That is number one. And a person will be say even if he like the pain now, he go play through pain. Like he ready to take painkiller, run through any wall for us. So that's why when Ateta they signed all these defensive-minded players for the transfer window, people they complain. We even did a show where people say we don't need Calafiori. Then a striker we need. Meanwhile, for the market, striker don't really deal like that. You get the ones where their price, the cut neck. You get. So at the end of the day, now we are seeing why we bought all these players. In fact, the way Timber they play now, I think it's evidence. Everybody's saying that if say Timber they last season, say only unfortunate, unlucky to get injured in the first match. If saying they, only God know how last season for be. Could we have won the league? Because we would have used Timber more than we use Zinchenko. But now we are talking in the realm of speculation. We don't really know what will happen. But majority of people will say, if say Timber they, we for win the league, CHUKS. Many people will share that same sentiment. But if wishes your horses, man, beggars would ride. So not really if you talk what will happen, you get. So sometimes things happen like that, so no good day under your control. You get. Now, Darren Bent come and say there is a struggling Chelsea star that would have been better if to say na Arsenal join. A lot of people don't know who they talk about. You get. So he's talking about no other than Mudryk. Anyway, where that guy did that guy gonna gnash in teeth. He go they regret, he go they cry, tears and blood. Because most of the times now, not even they do for Chelsea squad. Because how do you play as a winger in Chelsea when there is somebody like Jadon Sancho, there's Noni Madueke, there's Pedro Neto, there's Christopher Nkunku. How do you want to shine? There's Kopama. These are five. There's Joao Felix. These are six main players of each change game. Six. Where they are ahead of you in the pecking order of wingers. How do you show your worth? So that is why Darren Bent's going to talk. Mikel Mudryk would be in a better situation under Mikel Arteta and Arsenal than he is at Chelsea. I subscribe to that line of thought, even though all of us speculate at this point, but we believe, say, based on the way Arsenal they handle players, the way Arsenal they very, very proactive, the way they coach players. If Kai Havertz can come from Chelsea and become a hit at Arsenal, if Giorgio can come from there and be giving us confirmed performances every match, get they win a man of the match. So who says Mudryk cannot do it? Mikel Mudryk has struggled to make an impact at Chelsea since arriving in an 89. Imagine the kind of money Chelsea spend for this guy, only for him to be sitting on the bench doing nothing. In fact, when you read the entirety of this report, you're going to see when Darren Bent, who's one of the pundits or presenters at TalkSport, but by the talk say, I do think under Arteta's guidance that players would look better. Bent was telling TalkSport. A prime example is Mudryk. If he had come to Arsenal, he would look better than he does now. Now he's way off it. He's completely off it. He's at a club where players have bypassed him. I don't mention like 6 players. Players have bypassed him. There's no clear structure for him. And the sad truth we say, no be only Mudryk. When you look at what Benz continue, look at from the second paragraph, we say, but with Timo Werner, say they said Timo Werner is like the second fastest player in EPL. With Timo Werner, he has all the pace in the world, but he doesn't know how to use it. Sometimes he run offside, but when he uses space to get into good opportunities, he doesn't take these opportunities, as we saw against Manchester United. Whereas Kai Havertz's brain, he hasn't got much pace as Timo Werner, but it's more than enough in terms of being effective than that Timo Werner is. So part of the thing, Baba talk say, I was one. You get, so when the one signed Kai Havertz, don't say he argue say made the no sign Kai. Say Benz also argued that Kai Havertz is now Arsenal's most important player under Arteta, but feels the German international when the one signer say he was one of those we talk say it no make sense based on the money one signer. See, we can continue to mention all these type of things from now to tomorrow, but the question becomes, if to say Mikhailo Mudryk no follow greed, no follow money, no standing ground, tell Shakhtar Donetsk hierarchy say Arsenal or nothing. After all, we all know you are an Arsenal supporter. You dey post am for IG, they give us hints, they give us hope, say you dey for us. But when money come outside, you run follow money. If to say you stand your ground, maybe by today, we know all this thing they talk about say Saka replacement. By today, we know they talk about that. There would have been no need to even bring Sterling because Mikhailo Mudryk and Martinelli go do that left side. Trossard and Saka fit dey Kolobi that right side. All this lack of squad depth so they talk about for our wingers. If you know they really mention them again. But what do I know? So as you lay your bed, Baba, and so you go lie on them. If you like me cry for, and you know the worst part, Baba go sign 8 years contracts to make the matters worse. All right, so we're going to look at what thing they happened to Rob Holding for Crystal Palace. Something is going on because this guy played so many games for Arsenal. All of a sudden, Crystal Palace signed him. We're very, very happy. Say in go Crystal Palace, but now you know say the guy know the Crystal Palace squad. Like even for the squad photo, they don't even involve him. Now sources are confirming that the Crystal Palace manager Rob Holding, they had a fallout during their clash with West Ham United back in late August. Rob Holding refused to partake in training or warming down session after the game and has since been training with the youth team. As it stands, he's not part of the first team, a situation that could change in the future. With that in mind, it has been noted that Rob Holding removed all mentions of Crystal Palace from his Instagram account, seemingly not happy with the situation at the club. You get, so it just did somewhat sad. You get, because this guy played 162 times for Arsenal. All of a sudden, they don't ostracize him for Crystal Palace. Like the coach, they para for him. You get, they train with the youth. It don't really make sense. If to say maybe in the play, they concede own goals, they do like nonsense things. And hey, I go really understand. But this one, and you know, good to the challenge your manager. Manager say, go do this thing. You call the challenger, or they bite back, they argue. You get, now you go lose at the end of the day. Go and collect pass question from Sancho. Sancho's dream is to play for Manchester United, not really to play for Chelsea. You get, that's why he still the holdouts from permanent move. You see the go loan, hoping say that he sack Eric Ten Hag so that he go come back. Aubameyang himself can testify what's happened between him with Arteta. Dembele has already testified what's happened between him with Enrique. So at the end of the day, now you go lose as a player. These managers, they can kill your career, guy. I don't just know what's him. He calm down, you get. So well, wish him all the best. But they resolve their matter. Now, Peter Schmeichel, who's one of the greatest goalkeepers in our time, but back on comments, I call they pick who is the best Premier League goalkeeper between David Raya, Emiliano Martinez, Alisson, and Ederson. Now, he can pick, say for him, say go pick Ederson of Manchester United. Saying they're good with the ball on his feet, he's good with reflex and everything because he has done it consistently, consecutively over the years. For Raya just entered top club just now, so they need to give him more time to develop. Although Schmeichel said, I think Raya is coming close. It's really impressed me. I think once he got established as Arsenal #1 and that sort of competition situation got out of the way, especially after Ramsdale left, there's a different aura around him. I think he's actively played well. He's kept his team in a few games, made some really important saves, but also he has eradicated a lot of those mistakes he made from having to be a good footballer. I've not seen that this season, and that one are true. Right? I never really make any mistake this season. I think Alisson, in terms of one-on-one, he gets this. I've been make good saves when it comes to one-on-one. Is very fantastic. So Gary Neville going to ask and say, I thought you would go for Alisson because of the fact. I cannot go into their arguments, but the Coco will say, Baba pick Ederson as #1, call the reason Raya. And me, I don't get any grudges because Raya just started to play for top team. Ederson don't did there. How many years? They do one for Man City week in, week out. So the guy, they deliver. They don't win many things. So until we start winning things before they will really rate some of our players in the global stage. So that's what it just be. So my dear Arsenal lovers, like I always tell you, if you're watching on Twitter, you're watching on Facebook, YouTube, I beg you now, don't forget to like, share, and follow and subscribe our community, make it grow bigger and bigger. And as you do so, may God bless you guys. So the biggest news of the day is the fact that Thierry, they come outside the whole brief for Unai Emery. They say, see, if to say then keep Unai Emery for a year longer, say the guy for succeed, probably if I don't win the Champions League, or probably if I don't win, in fact, shall we even qualify for Champions League? Say probably we don't win the EPA, or maybe win one domestic cup. These are some of the arguments we Henry they make. Although in the talk say that one no mean say in the talk say maybe Arteta no they do well, oh, Arteta they do well, but his argument is the fact that the time we then give Arteta to actually succeed. You say they give Arteta much time than they give Emery for Arsenal. That one is a fact. But the question, the argument is this thing when Henry they talk. Henry needs to understand saying and speculating, they speculate. Say if to say then leave Emery for a year, if for win the league, what is the guarantee? Which type of team Emery they use that time? Don't go to compare that team with the team where Arteta don't build now. They no be mates at all. Don't go there. Don't go there. You get so I don't know what you think about Henry they talk. Do you subscribe to his line of thoughts? Do you agree with Henry or do you disagree? Because for me, I don't agree. Because Gervinho and Emery carry us go Europa League final. Oh, play against Chelsea. Before that match, my confidence level was that we go win now. Why? They said the guy is a master of Europa League. He did it with Sevilla. He did it with Villarreal. He will do it with Arsenal. At the end of the day, Baba, nothing show. So, my dear followers, without making the video too long, so I think it's a fine place for us to call the show an end. So, it's like come your way later in the evening to give you the evening news. So, then thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your day. Get out. All right, guys. Bye-bye.